Are you trying to eat my pole? Are you trying to eat it? Yes, you are. You're silly goose. Good morning. It is day 17 on trail. It's Wednesday, June 17th. After a poor night of sleep at the lodge the day before, I decided to take a Benadryl to knock me out like a light, and as far as I can tell, I'm feeling more refreshed today, so let's hope that lasts. Today we will be road walking through the towns of Frenchburg, Kentucky and Maribah, and that is onward towards our destination, which is Clear Creek Lake, which is just south of Cave Run Lake. Don't exactly know what today's going to hold, but road walking is always a plus to get some miles done quickly. So here goes nothing. Good morning. You go on home. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Nick brought up a good point just a minute ago. Not a lot of people in the Sheltowee community talk about this section. This is kind of feels like a mini Heidelberg day. I mean, other than a couple miles ducked down into a valley with a creek, it's been almost 10 miles of road walking. So just something to consider if you're through hiking. The part through Frenchburg is half of the Heidelberg day, 10 miles of road walking. All right, we finished the Frenchburg section, Highway 1274. Here's our sign. We're going immediately up. Got ourselves a shooting range right off the trail. How interesting. Guess what it's doing again?
Going up?
He doesn't know I'm filming. It's raining.
Yay!
Yay, our favorite knot. Well, that's a wrap for day 17. We were on section 9, about a mile past Clear Creek Lake before the big ascent on the way towards Caney Creek and Cave Run Lake. REI distance says that we went a little over 18 and a half miles, like 18.7. That's not including reroute distance from the landslide at Furnace Arch, so I feel fairly comfortable saying it was at least a 19-mile day. Today was interesting. The road walk through Frenchburg, I think it was pleasant enough. I may not have enjoyed it as much as the Heidelberg March, but you know, it was overcast, so didn't have to worry about sunburn, and seeing the countryside and then like the mountains overlooking the creek that had cut those real steep valleys were really pretty. Traffic was a kind of a problem. We had some near misses that were kind of nerve-wracking. Then starting the second half of the day with section 10, lots of ups and downs and really steep ascents, and then it started to rain on top of that. So I think the lesson for today that came to mind is, like, don't be surprised when a day doesn't go as planned, because I had no idea. Like, I checked the weather and it said sunny, and that's what my expectation was, but it turned out to be very differently. I mean, I don't think I had a super sour attitude. I can let Nick tell me otherwise if I was a party pooper today, but
You were quiet.
I was quiet. I was also nursing a weird sore calf muscle, and my feet pain was back again, so that was another thing I was battling. But yeah, I need to learn to be flexible when our plans don't go according to plan. But hopefully it's not going to rain on us. We just got some water in kind of a sketchy area on this creek because everything's so dry. Oh, another thing, we met another thru hiker that is on the Sheltowee Facebook page. His name is Cowboy. He's going southbound, so Cowboy, it's nice to meet you. Wish you the best on your hike. Hope everything goes well and you stay safe and have a great time. We're going to get some rest. I hope my feet, my calf feel better tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. It's like the last big hurdle before this thru hike is over with, this cave run. It's kind of this monotonous back and forth from ridge walking to lake, ridge walking to lake. So hopefully it's going to go well. So good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Got ourselves a baby turtle. Oh my goodness. Look, that's my finger. Wow. This is awesome. Good morning. It is day 18 on trail. Thursday, June 18th. I slept pretty decent last night, and the pain in my feet and my right calf muscle have gone down, which is an answered prayer. Today we have already put in a few miles in the cave run section. It's kind of like the last big hurdle, like the third turn in a horse race or the last minute in a basketball game or something. I have mixed feelings about it. Parts of it are really pretty, like the ridge walk that I've filmed already, but other parts are very sluggish, like the back and forth around all the fingers of the lake. So it's going to be a long one too, probably 19 to 20 miles to get to the big Limestone trail. So we're either already hit it or just in a little bit we'll hit the 300-mile mark, which is incredible. So crazy that we've had these human power machines push us to 300 miles. So hopefully today will go well. There's a chance of rain. We're already hearing it up above us, so hopefully it's just a light drizzle and we'll stay dry. So let's do it. Oh, how we missed you, horse trails. Not. This is Caney Creek. When we were here back in the winter, it was flowing so much we had to take our shoes and socks off to ford it. Now it's essentially a dry creek bed. It's pretty crazy. It's good for hikers if it doesn't rain for 3 weeks, but I'm sure it's bad for farmers, and now it's harder for us too because our water sources are getting limited. Just like that, the rain is over. ... for now. That doesn't look too good. Oh yeah, I hiked through some clouds up there. Okay, buddy, trail brother. That was fun.
No, it wasn't.
No, we just kidding, sarcasm. As soon as we left the dam, the heavens opened up again. Let it be known, I'm documenting this. I'm night and day different in terms of grumpiness from the rain compared to day 6, which was the Barren Fort day. That was one of the worst days. I just wish that I didn't have so much feet pain right now. The horse trails today just wrecked my ankles. It was so uneven. I've twisted them more than once, so that's my only concern. But we just made it to the big Limestone trail. It stopped raining for the time being, which is awesome. Feet are completely soaked, as you could see from those puddles we were walking in. Now it's campsite finding time, so we're praying in the next 2 miles we'll find something, because we are ready to be done. We are beat. So let's see what happens. I did mention that we've been carrying 5 liters of water from Cave Run Lake Dam, which is 5 miles away basically, and we didn't expect this spring up above Big Limestone to be flowing, and what do you know, it is. So we just were in the right place and right time with the rain and didn't expect it. Okay. Man, that sounded just like the crows that we heard all day through Cave Run. We are at camp. We are on the big Limestone trail. Can't believe, it's just so ironic that today the part of the trail that kind of lives in infamy for me, Cave Run Lake, wound up being our longest of the entire trip. It was a 20.5 mile day. Man, I felt every bit of it. I told Nick, like, the best parts, I mean, I understand why they want to put the trail like going through waterways such as Cave Run Lake, because it is pretty. And the best parts for me was that big ridge south of the lake and then going across the dam. But in the summertime with the tunnel, green tunnel, you can't really see the lake all that much, and the horse trails, the horse activity has just kind of shredded up that single dirt track. It just made the ankles and the feet just scream all day. So that was kind of tough. The rain definitely was a challenge as well. There are two lessons for day 18 that come to mind. The first one is time apart from family and friends definitely makes the heart fonder, I think. One of the few things that was keeping me going through today's hike was thinking about getting to see my wife again in 2 days, and friends and family back home. And I even had brief service up at the top where I could shoot a few texts to my wife, which meant a lot. So I'm definitely thankful for this trip because it allowed me to see how much I value my family and friends and want to be around them. And then the second lesson is trust those who have your back. And what I mean by that is I understand why my body was, in my mind, were feeling the way that they were today, seeing it was the longest of the entire trip, but I was just in complete shutdown mode. I was so ready to just throw my backpack off, and Nick knew of this campsite that we had, and I was just so ready to be done, and I kind of sulked up and got real quiet and didn't talk, and I didn't realize that, you know, he had my back and I just needed to trust him. So going forward with, you know, family, friends, Nick, hiking bro, just if they say they got your back,
Joe bros,
say that they got your back. So I need to trust that more. So anyways, we met a hiker today, through hiker from Los Angeles. Crazy. His name's Gil. He just started 2 days ago. He's going southbound. So Gil, if you ever see this, good luck, man. It was such a pleasure talking with you. I wish you all the best, and I hope that Kentucky just shines so bright for you during this trip. I want Kentucky to be one of your favorites by the end of all this. So, man, I hope we feel better. Feet, mind, body, spirit. But we got 2 days left, so hopefully the rain will be at bay. So, good night. See you tomorrow. One super quick thing I forgot to say with the second lesson about trusting those who have your back. Another thing to that tidbit. If you wind up hiking with someone long distance, it just came to mind earlier, you better quickly learn how to say things like I'm sorry and ask for forgiveness, because like you're going to go through so many emotions and your mood's going to change because you're dealing with pain and stress and the rigor. And I mean, communication is so key on trail, and I think Nick and I have done well overall with it, but we've had our moments, and I had a moment today where I had to, you know, pull up my bootstraps and ask for forgiveness and trust that Nick was okay after I had my moment. So grace and forgiveness, y'all.